Hey guys, and welcome to the Tuesday stream. Another week, another 2 hours claimed as my own, finally. Oh, it's been a long one this week, guys. It has been a long one. I hope everybody out there is doing well and is joyful to have these 2 hours, as I am indeed. If we go over to the tracking station, we're going to go have a look and see what's going on, because of course I've not even been able to look at this. Oh no, that's a thing. But last time we actually managed to launch ourselves. Is it out here? Is it out? Ooh, no, look at this guy. Look at this guy. We totally could have gone and got this one. Oh, well, anyway. We've sent a mission out to the middle of nowhere. It is on its way around the sun, trying to look for rocks that it can claim on its own. Let's try and actually find out where it is. It's somewhere. The Flying Flower. Let's go and have a look at this little the craft that we've got here. Okay, let's just make sure my chat is working in the background. Hey, Super Gamer. Hey, another 3. How you doing? For some reason, they didn't actually come through, but I'd watched 3 people log in and then 1 leave, and normally there's someone talking to me at that time. I hope you both are doing well. Here is the craft that we are doing. Look at this. Ah, isn't he great? He is on a collision. Wait, is he on a collision course? He's on a very close intercept course with one of these asteroids out here. As you can see, we have got something going on right there and right then. We have a Dres. Hey, what's the word I'm looking for? A Dres window to go and take advantage of, because of course we've got this mission here. It should have done a whole bunch of stuff, but it actually didn't. I'm tempted. Let's go and have a look in the word I'm looking for is the Space Center, so that we can go see whether any of these are on a timer, because of course if these missions are on a timer, then suddenly they become a little bit more important for us to take care of as quick as possible. But of course if they are just open-ended like the tourism one, maybe we won't be putting them on the very high priority. Oh man, look at this. Okay, accepted year 1, and I don't see any failure time. Okay, that's good. Space Casino accepted. That's great. And of course Exploring Eve. We'll get to that at some point, but it looks like we can actually just ignore that. Look at this. Don't care. Let's just let it fly away. We are going to go, in that case, back to our tracking station and go. Let's just go get this rock. Let's go and get it done. Let's try and fly it back to Kerbal. Let's see how it works. I'm not. This is the first time we've done this in a long time. For me, personally, it's the first time I've done this in about 3-4 years, something like that. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be amazing. We, of course, got a new crew on board. It's the silence of space. We're out here. We're doing it on our own. Okay, we need to see what's going on here. I suppose the next thing we can do is, of course, just come around to this little maneuver node that we've got going over there. I'm just going to breeze through it all. Let's get it going and let's get it all rolling, because we spend a lot of time just looking around and figuring out what to do at the beginning of these streams, and there's a time that we actually did stuff. We got 160 days just to let it pass by. Look at all these guys just showing up and disappearing. I suppose really we should be keeping an eye and trying to see if any of these very close to Kerbin ones are actually going to... Look at this guy. This looks like it. He crosses the orbit. There is no way that's not going to happen. Look, this guy over here also getting close to crossing the orbit. Yes, that's my English use. You know it. It's great. Still not much going on in my chat box. I'm a little bit worried that actually my chat is not responding, and that would be pretty bad. Sometimes it does just decide that it doesn't want to update for me, and that I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Anyway, we are here a minute before our burn. We're facing in the wrong direction. I don't see any problems with this. I see lots of problems with this. I'm going to turn the SAS off, and we're just going to start turning over sideways. Did I bring any... I did. Okay, that's good. That's great. We brought some RCS with us. That's amazing. Speaking of amazing, this skybox. I know we've said it lots before, and I'm going to say it again. Hey, just don't want to talk to me. Yeah, thanks, Matt. Well, I mean, at least by you telling me how much of a terrible streamer I am, I know that my chat's running. That's great. That's great. Okay, here we go. We have 30 seconds away from our target, or at least from the targeted burn that we're trying to make. This looks pretty. Look how close it is there. That's pretty good to what we want. I would have expected this to actually be down and below, but I suppose that is the gyroscopic precession of being nearly quarter of an orbit away from where you want to be. 9 seconds to go. It looks like we've got this absolutely perfect. Quick question for you guys out there. Would you rather watch it here, or would you rather watch it in the map? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh man. Oh man, stop. I didn't realise I should have read the numbers. So short. Okay, let's try and turn it around and do it again. But yeah, for future reference, would you rather watch that burn like that? The map from another 3. All right, great, thanks. Speaking of amazing, recently got a 5.0 for a presentation about woodworking. Dude, that's great. I got a presentation coming up myself this week, actually. Next Tuesday, a week today. I will be giving a presentation. We've finally decided amongst my group that we're doing the Dawn mission. Everybody else wanted to do Perseverance, but I was like, oh, guys, everybody's going to be doing Perseverance. Do we have to? Can we not just pick something different? And I managed after a week of I don't know, standing my ground, fighting my corner to be able to get them to change their mind. Which as an elder gentleman, I knew I could if I just carried on. These guys are just kind of whatevers, and so you can always take advantage of whatever. I've got to watch this so close, so I'm just going to do that for now. Okay, let's have a look and see what we've got over here. It's not going to be as good as we wanted, but it's not going to be that bad. Ooh, it's about 500 kilometers away. If I press T and then we just let it settle out here. Dawn, yes, the Dawn. Oh man, let me tell you what I know about Dawn. Okay, so using Kerbal here as analog. We've got Juna and we've got Dres. Let's call Juna Mars and Dres Jupiter. And in between the two, there is an asteroid belt. I'm sure most of you know about the asteroid belt. In the asteroid belt, there are two asteroids of note. Ceres, the dwarf planet. Let's be honest here. Ceres, the dwarf planet. It's great. It's amazing. If you've watched The Expanse, you probably know all about Ceres. And there's another rock called Vesta. Ceres is an ice ball. Vesta is mostly made out of silicates and metals. And the Dawn spacecraft was one of the first space... In fact, I believe it was the first spacecraft. Look at what's going on here. Oh, we've only got sideways. We don't have backwards and forwards. Okay, so let's find the direction that brings that down. So it turns out pushing forwards on my nose brings this number down. Are we going to burn out completely of that? We are going to completely burn out of a monoprop doing this. That's probably not what I want to do. But we got to bring it within 100 kilometers, so we're just going to carry on and do that. Dawn was a spacecraft that went to the asteroid belt under the power of ion propulsion. Let's turn that back off. All right, cool. This is good. Under the power of ion propulsion, so that it could end up going to those two different asteroids. And it was one of the first to go to two different targets. That's what made me be like, guys, we should do this, right? But of course, so it went and checked out Vesta first and then Ceres afterwards. Like that in itself was an absolute accomplishment. Not many missions have managed to get themselves around two different targets, let alone two different low gravity targets that were causing some troubles, right? Yeah, that's basically the Dawn mission. I can't believe how dense people can be. Well, you'll get used to that, another 3. You'll get used to that. For my course, we needed to get a job. Currently, the situation was good, so I made a survey to check who has a job and who doesn't. And apparently, it takes the whole day to fill out 3 questions. So over there, yeah. So that's why the KSP engine is called New Dawn. Maybe, yeah. It could be. I'll have to check that out. Should we see what happens if I slowly... Nope, not that way. I was going to be like slowly burn my engines, but that's not the way. There'll be a maneuver somewhere that gives us the perfect little boost that we need, and let's try and find out what that is. It's not that one. Oh man, let's bring that down to nothing. I was kind of hoping that we could trickle this in, and just like look at this. Whoosh, off it goes. It's off on a new little adventure over there. The blue cross on my nav ball here, but. Does that do anything? That does the wrong way. Normally, faster and slower is the way to go, right? But looks like maybe. Oh, yeah. Actually, we got it. I need to get under 100 kilometers so that I can see the targeting situation when we get there. 3 days. That is 3 days. What happens if I bring it closer? I don't want to bring it too close because it all gets a little bit weird. So that's 104, sorry. I can read, really. Down, yes. And that's gone a little too far. There's definitely a point. And so I've been arguing for the Dawncraft. That's great. I have 27 students, 24 filled it out. I mean, our presentation is next week. We've known about it for 5 weeks. It took us this long to even figure out what mission. So, yay, students and student life. The thing is, like, obviously, as I'm sure you're aware as well, it's pretty hectic being like having all these different things. We've got lectures and recorded lectures and then all these assessments to fill out. And yeah, there's a lot going on in our lives. And I can fully understand why one more thing just kind of falls by the wayside, you know? I want to put in a joke name that consists of swear words. Yeah. We get that on. So I don't know if you use this thing called Mentimeter. It's basically sort of a live poll situation. You know, the lecturer sets a question and then you all get to answer. And of course, some of the answers have to be freeform. You know, there's things that cannot be multiple choice. You know, you have to put a word in or something. And there's always a bunch of funny guys or girls who knows who it is. Because of course, the worst bit is that it's anonymous. So yeah, that goes down about as well as you'd imagine. Let's get in here. Let's turn our engine right down. Let's try and get the thrust that we're really after here. Let's move forwards, and I think when we're about a minute away would be the best way of doing it. It started off with someone putting an emoji into the Mentimeter, and it's really just gone nuts. Okay, let's get rid of that and see what's happening to these numbers. I guess I'm just going to keep burning this way. I mean, do we just leave it there? All right, 26 kilometer separation. It sounds good to me. Yeah, student life is super hectic. I fully agree. Literally 1 minute top survey. You could do that during you could do that while sat on the toilet. Yeah, like you say. I fully agree with you, mate. I fully agree with you. Let's go to target. There we go. Brilliant. Right, we want to come over here. Look at the dive we've made. Ooh, how much fuel do I have left? Is it worth it? We got a little pellet of saved fuel at the top here that we could. Oh no! What is? How did we set this up? I think I've set this up bad. Yeah, we might have set this up bad. No worries. No worries. Do I get some deep space science and fly it back? Is that something I do? I think that might be something that we do. Yeah, I mean, 1 minute surveys, but you know, it takes another 30 seconds to open the page. Because, you know, 30 seconds, big time in your life. Okay, 239 Delta Vs. Okay, this pops the actual rocket off, and then I get to fly that. Okay, all right, that's fine. That's just making sure I understood the series of events that was going to happen when we got that, and I will tell you now what the series of events that I've just figured out is. We're going to run out of fuel in these fuel tanks. You know, that's going to be a thing that happens. The next thing that happens is this decoupler pops. This leaves a little robot on the top here that we might even just turn these on and let the main cell fly to see whether we can get some deep space science and fly it back home. How we're going to capture, how we're going to do that sort of stuff, I don't know. But I know once we're out in deep space, we've got time to wait for these things. This will probably be something that I set an alarm for and we just let go, right? That's almost definitely going to be the way. I am going to go, hey, can we warp here? We're probably going to get a little alarm blip in the meantime. Look at that, 13 days. Don't care. Like, go away. Get rid of it. There we go. It's gone. Unfortunately, this does mean my time warper's got a little bit scuffed. Okay. The Eve mission. You know what? I might do the same. I might just say, like, whatever. Let's let it go. I mean, Eve is the mission that I really need to get back to at some point. But we've got a thing going right now. We've got a thing going right now that I want to be able to take advantage of. Going and getting our next ones will be next asteroids will be fun. We'll probably launch 3 separate missions at once and just see what happens. Kerbal's getting away from us. Oh no! I don't know what our communication range is. Whoa! Crash it. I've got a feeling that... Why did that go past? I told it to ask to go there. You just watched me crash the game live. Okay, that's a bit weird. I was like, right-click, please warp here, and then it just blasted past it. I don't understand why. I was fully expecting the game to do something better. Yeah, thanks, 3. Thanks. It's always your support that I can count on during these tough times, you know. Yeah, that's the thing. Ultimately, I will send the results to the lady who oversees the whole process. It will be that person's process. Yeah. As long as the buck doesn't stop with you, then it's all good, right? It's all good. The lecturer who's in charge of our presentations and making sure everybody gets done is like, hey, if the rest of your guys aren't doing anything, you can present on your own if need be. But he really didn't want us to do that because obviously the group has 5 minutes allocated, and we needed a 5-minute talk. So that only really works if the rest of the group doesn't bother at all. Which thankfully my group seems to be relatively engaged. They'd all rather not, you know, as I'm sure you can understand. This is just one extra thing. But me, I'm all like, oh, a presentation, you say? I could talk about a solar system minute for 5 minutes on my own. It's a fine. But yeah, we got to do it as a group. Okay, well let's get back and see what happened there. Still track the person based on who did. Okay, cool. Let's go stream career. Bam. Let's see what's going on. Did we manage to crash it at an appropriate time? Did it try and save the game at any point? I didn't see any saving the game yellow text up here, so I'm hoping. Look, we've still got time up there. That's great. That's good. Let's come down here. Occasionally, you have to do this. I mean, I'd much rather not. I'd much rather not. But the game, I think we could all agree the game messed me up there. I'm not sure what happened or what. Let's have a look and see if we've got an actual decent encounter. We don't have a maneuver node, but we do 26. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna say warp here, and we're just gonna let this run through. Did a 13-minute presentation in 10 minutes due to fast speech. Yeah, close to it. I had 7 scheduled, dude. Oh, we're counting down here. I should just get rid of these now. That's probably something to do with what went wrong, right? That we had a bunch of alarm clocks set and it didn't happen. I've now been like, okay, let's scroll here and say, where's this guy coming from? Look at this one. He's way out there. Viewing I shouldn't have done that whilst we were time warping. You're still legible. All right, great. I mean, you know, this is something I do as well. Talk fast. Is this a comet? It looks like a comet. Can we track it? Yo, track. Man, look at that inclination. Oh my gosh. Ooh. I don't think we're ever catching that one. I'm gonna leave it on the tracker because, you know, the comets are the best part of the game at the moment. You know, it's new, it's exciting. It's not that new. It was after the Asteroid Day update a little while ago, but it still feels new. Where is he? We should be able to see. Comet's a he now, it turns out. We should be able to see it. Okay, so it's on the far right of the sun, maybe up there somewhere. Do we see it? Just looking for some fuzziness. No, I'm not seeing it, unfortunately. Oh, there's Kerbal though. That's nice. That's very nice. Very nice. Okay, all right. Well, whatever. We're gonna dive in. Warp here. Please don't mess me up. I would like to actually capture this asteroid. Is this one here? It's got to be this one here, right? Look at this. We are coming in close. 10, 9, 8, 7, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, like something like that. Okay, cool. Clear my throat. I apologise. Hey, Mark, how you doing, buddy? It's good to see you, man. Good to see you. We are closing in on asteroid. We've also spotted a comet. Look at that over there. I think it's a comet. We're not sure. We were just trying to figure it out. And we're also talking trials and tribulations of university groups and having to do things in a group. While still having, you know, trying to get a good mark anyway. Let's go and warp down to here. A good grading. I suppose having your name as Mark makes that a little bit confusing. The Flying Flower, indeed. I have decided that no missions are as important as this. So even though we had a window to Dres and a window to Eve, I was like, no, we're just gonna let this go. We have got a relative speed of nearly 1 kilometer per second. There is a very little chance that I'm going to do that with this first. In fact, I could do a quarter of it with this first stage. That's not too bad though. That's not too bad. We've then got 5 kilometers worth of fuel to be able to try and bring this thing home. I don't know about that, but we will give it a go. I'm hoping 5 kilometers is enough. Of course, once we attach to this not tiny asteroid, it's all right. I can't remember what size. It's either a B or an A or a B, either the smallest or close to the smallest. So we'll see what's up with that. Let's warp there. This persistent rotation mod, I really need to see if there's a fix for this. If not, I need to put a bug fix in. How far away are we right now? If we come in here, distance, we're still about 12 million meters away. Okay, that's fine. 12,000 kilometers. 400. Yeah, okay. That's fine. That's fine. Warp in a little bit closer. When am I going to drop my stage? I don't know. I think we might just start doing a little bit of pushing around. try and bring our encounter closer to itself. As you can see, we're going up right now. It's still an hour away. It's still an hour away. I wonder how so like there's been a lot of missions that go out to asteroids and comets and stuff like this in the recent decades, and I wonder how tense it is in mission control when you're at this stage, when you're just like, half an hour, guys, we just got to wait for half an hour. I bet when you're sat in mission control, that half hour just goes. You're like, what, already? Oh, excuse me, I've got a little bit of a throat on the go at the moment. Okay, let's try and warp a little bit closer. I don't like the fact that it snaps me to the wrong target vector, but that's fine. We'll figure it out. Are these vectors? They're not really vectors, they're markers. I don't have a magnitude. I don't have a direction. I mean, I've got a direction. Don't really have a magnitude. 9 minutes. I mean, are they even visible yet? Are they back towards the sun? No, we are currently... I mean, we're getting close. We're getting close. Let's just time warp using the power of manual time warp for 200 kilometers. 100 kilometers. We stop now. We're gonna zoom right in there. Look, ooh, we got a little bit further we can go. Just a little bit further. I don't want to zoom too close to it because of course we've already missed it once, unfortunately. Well, another 3 will back me up here. He's totally not going to contradict me. That we had a point where I asked the game to go to the, warp to here, right? And it decided that no, we were going to go past that warp. I was like, thank you, game. Thank you. Okay, we're going to probably go for a stability assist and try and push our way down a little bit, just so we can make a thing. Struggling with grades in school, dude. Yeah, I feel that the struggle is real. The struggle is real. Right, let's push this down here. Can we get it? Can we get it? Oh, look what's going on. Okay, let's start pushing like this. We're gonna burn through our 250. This should be getting closer together. So that's getting closer together. Also, the relative speed is dropping down. This is why I'm burning off of the target. That if we were, oh, there it is. There's our stage. If we were, oh, I wonder whether the next. Anyway, we're gonna just do the stage. I wonder whether this has got the strength that it needs to do all the missions that we need to do. This is my current musings. We're just going to pull this down, pop the engine. All right, nice, and then burn away just a little bit. We're gonna let the boost stage be free, and then we're gonna pull this stability assist down this way a bit. Oh, it's got heavy stabilization. I like it. I like it. And now we're going back to this view. Okay, these are actually coming in pretty nice to each other. Are we going to be able to drop the speed in time? I don't know, actually. 14 seconds to try and scrub 600 meters per second. I think we're going to go past it. Oh, no, it's there. Oh, no, it's there. I've got a bad cough all of a sudden. What is this? The excitement's too much for me. Burn, 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 burn. Hopefully, man, let's make sure we've not got the limiter on. Okay, hopefully we're not going to get too far away. Man, this wouldn't get me a job at NASA, would it? This really wouldn't. They'd be like, what do you mean you flew past it and had to wait a whole bunch of Delta V trying to catch back up with it? I'd be like, yep, you heard me. Alright, 3. It's good to chat, man. It's good to chat. Hopefully this speed is just gonna slowly but surely bring itself down, and we're slowly getting more on target. So let's pull back here and see if we've got another. Oh, I mean, like, kind of. They are getting closer together, but that's not at all the one we want. Oh no, no, no. Now pointed at the rock. Okay, that's fine, right? What could go wrong with that? This is going well. This is going well. Still haven't seen. Wait, where's the sun? There's the sun. Still haven't seen the comet. It's like up here somewhere, something like that. That's a shame. That we're gonna have to go and check out the robotic craft over there at some point. Okay, we're slowly bringing ourselves into alignment. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. We're going to have to do some very gentle pushes around just to try and bring ourselves into alignment without burning all our return fuel. Look at this. Look at this going. That's a shame, right? That is a shame. Okay, I'm going to go retrograde almost entirely at this point and just let it do its thing. 200 meters per second to scrub off. I'm not sure what the acceleration is. Do we get an acceleration reading? We don't, unfortunately. I mean, I could take the time derivative of it, but that's actually a little bit harder than it sounds. 150 meters. This is good. This is actually really good. I might even now point back towards the towards target marker. You know, we're gonna have to burn towards that at some point, and maybe let's do it now. If we could do it without scrubbing all our speed, that would also... Look, there we go. We're starting to speed back up towards it now. That's good. So if we carry on turning this way, eventually it will actually bring the prograde marker back and over it. Are you sure that rocket has enough fuel? Yes. Mostly. Let's see if we can't go towards it about 100 meters per second, and that should then... Okay, great. We're headed towards it. That's the main thing there. We are headed towards it. If we zoom right in, look at that. 1.8 meters, 120 meters per second relative velocity. Man, why is suddenly my throat just being like, oh, you need to cough a lot? And I don't. I've spent my entire day not coughing. What is this? I have had a pretty horrendous cold this week. It struck, thankfully, just after last week's stream. But let's... I had an air freshener, a plug-in air freshener under my desk. I've taken that out just to see whether that is the thing that's going on there. Okay, we got 28 kilometers to drop at about 120 meters per second. It shouldn't take too long, especially if we time warp our way. I suppose we could also go and check out what is going on with the other craft, the booster stage, which we have got enough fuel and stuff to do things with. Whether we'll be able to actually send it back to Kerbal, as was my plan, I don't know. It's got a very small amount of fuel, so who knows? Bring that down. We're not really getting much turn on that target marker. What if I come over this way and... There we go, beautiful. Look, they're lined up and everything. Still traveling about 100 meters per second. I like that. That's a good speed. It's nothing worse than... Oh, man, look at that. Nothing worse than having a fair distance to travel and trying to do it at 4 meters per second. That's just the worst. But mostly because also your orbits will slowly drift out of alignment. Oh, what is wrong with my throat? I'm not about this. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a not very professional streamer. Because you know me, I am the most professional streamer. We're looking good though. We are looking good. We've got visual contact. We've got all our guys and girls inside having a great time. Do we have any girls on board at the moment? No, there we go. Modard, how you doing over there? Bit of a trembly lip, but having a good time. Can we? Whoa, look at this. The time warp is causing craziness. Man, that is a thing there. I did not know. Okay, well, how close... Did you see the model come snapping into view there? How close do we actually want to get before we start decelerating? I mean, like, hit now? Is this too much? Is this too soon? Maybe. We're down to 800 meters. It's a tiny rock. I knew it was a small one, but I didn't realize it was going to be this small. Okay, here we go. Okay, we are, for all intents and purposes, arrived. See if we can't just get ourselves pointed towards it at this moment in time. Okay, drifting ever so slowly at it. I kind of wish we had a targeting control, but here we are. Well, there we go. It has been a few years since I last saw this site, and we are here to enjoy it. Here's our very own pet rock. We're going to try and bring it back to Kerbin with us. We're going to put it in a nice orbit. Don't ask me what the nice orbit is. Somewhere between the moon and Kerbin. I mean, do I want to... Have we done this? Let's edit the action groups. Let's see which one. Is it the RCS? Brakes? No. All right. None of these currently. Lights. Okay. I think on the abort switch, we might... No, let's just retract half the solar panels. I think that's the way I'm going to do it. I'm worried about destroying them when we bump. Speaking of the bumps, here it comes. Are you ready? I'm ready. I know there is a minimum speed that we can approach with, but I believe the minimum speed is 1 meter per second, and we are doing better than that. There we go. All right, cool. That is not lined up with the center of mass at all. We want to free the pivot. Can we target center of mass? There we go, and then we point ourselves at said center of mass. So because I freed the pivot, I was able to twist my rocket around. This... Okay, yeah, cool. Lock pivot. Let's give it a go. Well, I suppose the first thing we have to do is to get... Who we get? Scientist? Are you the scientist here? Let's have a go. EVA. Bam. Hello, how you doing? Can we... Clear my throat. Oh my gosh. Do some science. We got an EVA report over the sun. I mean, yeah, I suppose that's a thing. I really want to know whether I can plant a... Ooh, take a sample. You know what? This might be the first time I've ever taken a sample from an asteroid. Okay, that's great. Oh, I'm all about that. I'm all about that. Yeah, looking good. Okay, looking good. Do we rename the asteroid? Anyone? We'll just call it Pet Rock, blatantly. Pet Rock. Okay, brilliant. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Let's get the scientists back inside. Now we need an engineer. You know what? I didn't bring any of the engineer stuff with me. This is a bit rubbish. If I do this though, no. Where is it? This one. Can I? Yes, you can. All right, that's good to know. I'm not suggesting that we actually deorbit this via the power of parachutes. I am suggesting that we somehow put a docking port on it and use it as the center. Yeah. Okay, all right. Well, we're back inside now. I now need to figure out how we're getting home. Where's Kerbin? Kerbin, you're there. Can I set as target? All right, cool. Oh man, look at this closest approach over here. It's not great, is it? It's not great. Okay, so coming into, I mean, where do I want to do this maneuver? Let's try a maneuver here. Okay, so going this way, it's going to cost me not too much delta V. It's a lot, but it's not too much. There we go, we've got an approach. What if we go the other way? Let's scrub all that back out and come back around and see if we can do it the other way. Ooh. It nearly wanted it. Ooh. Yes, that's even better. Should we go for this one? I think we'll go for this one. Look at this. All right, cool. I'm about that. Is there a better way of doing it? Is there somewhere else we can, I don't know, bring it over here and bring them together? No. Okay, we'll go for this ascending node. Add that maneuver there and just bring her in. You know what? We're never going to be able to find it again, are we now? Now that we've had that one amazing, super lucky play join. Oh, no, it's true. We're really not. What is this? I wish there was an undo last delete, you know? Lag? Not my end. For once, it's not my end. Not my end. Boom. OBS very nicely informs you when there are problems. Okay, let's get rid of that. It's not how you get rid of it. Let's do this again. Man, I'm a little bit disappointed now that we've learned how to do it this way. Oh man, how was I so lucky both times? Okay, so this is the good one. 1.0 1.1 kilometers. That's the easy way if it all messes up. Yeah. Boop. Oh no, give it, gimme. A little bit more. It was there. It was there. I saw it. Did you sit there? It is. 6.4. That's it. That's exactly what we want. Look at that. Beautiful. I love it. Hey, miss. How you doing? Talking of I love it. All right. Let's go to the alarm, create an alarm, and put this maneuver node. We got to name the maneuver. Bring the rock home. Poor Dwayne Johnson. He's been out there for a long time. The biggest rock I get has got to be called Dwayne, right? That's a thing. So, miss, I just captured this rock. Look at space rocks. Ooh, it's great. We've only got a small spacecraft on here now because out in the middle of nowhere, where are you? Where are you? This guy is what brought us here. Let's switch to this because we need to try and figure out what is going on. I also need to blow my nose. Can I mute myself from this side? Guys, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to just do this for a second. You didn't want to hear that. You didn't want to hear that at all. I'm sure Miss is very used to hearing the sound of blowing noses, but that's not the thing. All right, what I want to do now is go boom, boom, and see. That's nearly 2. Oh, wait. If we bring this down here, what happens? Down here. Okay, that's not going home like that. That's fine. Okay, we're gonna just drop these. I think we're just gonna drop these. Let's do this now, shall we? Decouple. Okay, we got a little target vessel here. This guy has got 2 kilometers. He can do a whole bunch of stuff. Should we get a gravity assist off of Kerbal and go elsewhere? I don't know where we can go, but should we make that happen? I think we can make that happen. So set as target. We know round here. Oh man, this guy has got a much weirder orbit to be able to do with. Okay, that's fine. Here is where it crosses. Can I add a maneuver? Thanks. I don't even see a Kerbal intercept anywhere. Okay, so if I do that, we get a Kerbal intercept. It's pretty bad though. It's pretty bad. Maybe we will play around a little more in different directions. How about... No, don't warp. Oh no, also no probe control. Why no probe control? What's wrong with my probe control? Oh no. Oh no. What? Why not? Why not? What's just happened? Well, add maneuver, it won't let me. Okay, well, I suppose that's a thing. Let's go back to the asteroid. Oh man, that's really annoying. We were doing quite well then, and then suddenly not. Where's the power? Oh no. Ah! Oh, that's kind of sad. That's kind of sad. We completely forgot. Let's have a look at this bit of debris over here. Will it let me look at the debris? Debris. Does this even have a solar panel on it, or were we just surviving? We were literally just surviving with the power of the batteries. That is such a shame. That is such a shame. Oh, that's the way it happens sometimes. Let's go back to the Space Center. Let's see what's going on. Do we want to... No, we do not want to get on with another mission. We're just going to go straight on and do this. I was going to be like, let's go launch some guys to the moon or something. Nah, let's not. Let's get back on with it. Science is real, though. The science is real. I'm not sure, like, what happens if we recover a pet rock? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Oh, look at all the debris. Just look at all this debris. Should we take a moment and watch some of the ones that are already with a periaps lower than... Look at this. Periaps of 20. Like, there's no way this guy's coming back up. Let's just watch a bit of debris quickly. Welcome to this explosive interlude. We're going to take a moment here. Just we've got so much going on. That obviously we're already in the atmosphere. Why are you spinning? Do you have control? What is this? I'm not sure what's going on here. Why are you spinning? If we were below 70 kilometers, I'd be like, well, obviously we've caught the atmosphere. Something, and I presume the persistent rotation mod has stored the rotation. I know, crazy, right? The persistent rotation would store the rotation. But that's cool. I didn't know that was a thing. Hey, what are you guys down there? This is probester. Look, there's like stuff down there. We'll have to figure out what that stuff. We've got a very, very busy career save at the moment. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, we are about to enter the atmosphere. The moon is watching proceedings. It's like, okay, I like the idea of what's going on here. Can you give me a backflip followed by a swan dive into the Kerbal? And I'm like, yes, moon, I will try to make that happen for you. As we enter into the upper levels of the atmosphere, the air still so thin that it cannot slow down the spin that is happening on this craft. But slowly, over more time, if we go to the surface, you will notice that this spin will slowly align itself so it goes through the retrograde and the prograde, because that's the way. Yeah, that's just how physics works. Let's just go with that. We're gonna either end up facing forwards or backwards. Probably backwards, given how heavy our engine is. I don't think we're gonna make it into the water. Oh no! I promised the moon a good watery. Ooh, it's close. It's close. It's not going to happen, though. I promised the moon a good watery swan dive, and it's just not going to happen. There's Moho. Look at that, raising up. And this right here is why you can't see Mercury. Look how close to the sun that is. Anyway, let's carry on going. I'm going to do this at 4 times speed, obviously. Let's watch the aerodynamics play themselves out. The weight of the engine definitely trying to counteract the aerodynamic forces of the fin there. Seems to be working out. Interestingly, we've ended up with a bit of an oscillating system on the go. It's not the end of the world. Nothing's being ripped off. I suppose the end of the world's that bit over there, right? Or is it that bit over there? It's around somewhere. Okay, we'll go oscillating up and down. Obviously, gravity has started to take its toll here. I was kind of hoping that maybe some of the oscillations would bring us over the water. I did try to aim for the water after all. Why is that heat getting up? Oh man, look at this. Are we about to have an explosive re-entry? Is this how it's going to work? Is this how it's going to work? Oh man, I'm not about this coughing all of a sudden. All week, miss, since I last saw you, all week I've been fine. Boom, engine exploded, we've turned around, we've become a dart. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've been fine, no coughs, no nothing. And now, ever since I started talking, it's like that. In Germany, 9th of November is a very special day. 9th of November 1980, ended the Kaiser. 1923, failed. Yeah. Wow, okay, yeah, that really is. A lot of stuff happened on the 9th of November. I did not know. The fall of the Berlin Wall, end of the Kaiser. Yeah, that's great. Dude. Today I have learned. Do you know what else I learned? The 4th of the 4th, 8th of the 8th, and 11th of the 11th all fall on the same day during the year. Crazy, right? Crazy. Not obviously the same day, but they've got the same weekday, just because of the way, like, you know, calendars and 7 split up. Okay, look how close we were to putting it in the water. Just look how close. I'm kind of disappointed about that. I am kind of disappointed. Do we want to watch another piece of space debris fall? Because, you know, we do have a lot. Oh, look at this. It's picking up some speed. It is picking up some speed. Or do we want to get back to the asteroid mission? Whilst you guys are telling me your particular opinions about that, do you want to know about the weird thing that I found out about Venus? I don't know if it's a weird thing that I found out about Venus, but because Can I switch to that? Wait, close. I wanna watch it. Why won't it let me watch it? It's like 200 meters away. Zoom out. Well, there we go. That was a thing. We've managed to save a fin. There was a single fin there. Okay, cool. So Venus. I'm sure you guys know about Venus. It's it's the next planet over. Which is a bit weird because everyone talks about Mars, right? But Venus is actually closer on average than Mars is. Let's go to the tracking station. So Venus doesn't have plate tectonics. It's a bit weird. Its crust is all just one solid lump, as opposed to us, which are, like, you know, our crust is split up into bits. on the floor. Let's recover that. Which means all the heat inside Venus is just there warming up the underside of the crust, right? That's a thing that's happening. It's just there being like warm, 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 warm. Now, what happens when you warm up rock too much? That's right, it turns into lava. At some point in the future, is that already under the atmosphere? I think we're about to jump in full-blown air resistance here. So at some point in the future, well, let's say a couple of million years, the whole crust of Venus is going to turn into a... excuse me. Turn into just a big ball of magma. Like, that's... I don't know, I find that like very interesting that at some point it's just all going to melt. And somehow ours doesn't do that. The water is being blamed. The plate tectonics needs a lot of water to like lubricate those joints. It's also what makes the volcanoes happen. One of the things that makes the volcanoes happen. Let's put a bit more of an asterisk on that one, you know. So we're still headed downwards. How far downwards are we going to be headed here? We're coming out the other side. That's not what I like to see. Yeah, so I found that weird. I also found it weird that if you take one of the smaller tectonic plates, the one the Fuka, the Japanese plate, stuff like that, the ones that are on order of a couple of 100 to 1,000 kilometers on the side, right? We're not talking small bits of the planet, but there's, compared to the planet, a small bit of the planet. But yeah, it's a big bit of rock, And we were doing the physics calculations today, and we're like, okay, big bit of rock compared to a cyclist. You know, let's call a cyclist 75 kilos and stuff like that. And we were finding out that if a cyclist, in perfect physics world, you know, didn't sleep, didn't do a whole stuff, is it true that the sun took Venus's atmosphere away? No, Venus has a thicker atmosphere than we do. It took most of Mars's atmosphere away. Venus is just full of carbon dioxide, the atmosphere, carbon dioxide, sulfuric acid, stuff like that. And they're quite heavy molecules compared to things like water, which, you know, hydrogen is very light. Like, very light. I can't quite stress how light hydrogen actually is. Look at this one. This is also a piece of debris that, like, from my old craft. These are all from the craft we were just in. It didn't take Venus's atmosphere away. Venus has got just too much stuff going on. Look at these. Man, there's a lot of stuff. All right, now that we're watching, look, there's the comet. It's got closer. Can you see it? It's getting closer. It's the other side of the planet. No, wait, it's over there somewhere. Oh, it's gonna be about. I really. That's gonna be one of our next missions. We're gonna make a tiny little probe to go and check out a. Oh yeah, you look like you might go down quick. Gonna make a tiny little probe to go and check out some of the comets is the word that I was looking for. Yeah, so the sun takes a lot of stuff's atmosphere away. So like the sun is constantly trying to remove our atmosphere, and it's only because of our magnetic shield that most. What is this? That most of the atmosphere stays in place. There are. Let's see what happens here. But there is as much rock. In fact, there is more rock and bits of asteroid falling onto the Earth than the atmosphere is sublimating away. It's cool. Does this mean you could take off in a plane at about 50 kilometers on Venus? Something like that. Like, if you can withstand the ridiculous temperatures and the sulfuric acid, and you know, if you could actually build a craft capable of doing it, I'm fairly sure flight would be easier because it's so thick. Let's go and have a look on the internet whilst we're watching this guy come down. If I come over here and go Venus atmosphere density, let's go surface density. That'll do. Let's just see what we got. Atmosphere of Venus. It's 93 bar. So the Earth atmosphere is 1 bar of pressure. Is that right? Is one atmosphere 1 bar? I think 1 atmosphere is what. Yeah, okay, so 1 atmosphere is 1.013 bar. So let's just call it a 1 for 1. Yeah, so it's 93 times easier to get off. That's not quite, it doesn't quite work out like that, but you know, it's very easy to, oh, look at that, this guy's coming home to take off on Venus. The same with Triton. So out around Saturn, which it's mind-boggling how far away Jupiter and Saturn are. Okay? The way I like to think about it is, including the asteroid belt, each planet is a double step away. So Mercury's quite close, Venus is double that away, Earth is double Venus's distance, Mars is double Earth distances. So bear in mind, that's 4 times Venus distance, right? You know, and stuff like this. Is Saturn, I think Saturn's 100 AU, right? Saturn distance. Come on, Wikipedia, give me the stuff I need to know. 9 AU, okay, much closer. No, Pluto's 100 AU. Okay, so Saturn is 9 times the distance away from the Sun than Earth is, and that's, you know, that is a staggering distance when you stop and actually think about it. 92 million miles, whatever that works out to in kilometers, times 9. Cool. Anyway, out in that very cold area back there, bearing in mind, you know, we are at the point where water should already freeze. If we didn't have the carbon dioxide that we've got in our atmosphere, the Earth should be something like -3 degrees. But only because we've got this little bit of greenhouse gas on the go, which we're very quickly trying to turn into a lot. But because we got this, we managed to warm ourselves up to 15 degrees. So, you know, going even further out, ice becomes so hard it becomes like rock. And around Saturn, you might have heard of Titan and Triton's, the Uranus one. But around, Titan, it goes round Saturn backwards. You know, so almost everything is going in one direction around Saturn, following the spin of Saturn, because it was all gas cloud squished down. It was all speeding. Stuff kind of fell out of that. But they reckon, I don't know, 4 billion years ago or something, a dwarf planet was just minding its own business, and along comes Saturn and is like, hey, do you want to be part of my family? And it's caught this dwarf planet. Now it's cold out there, cold enough for hydrocarbons to be liquid. You know, there's liquid methane and ethane, you know, stuff that we burn for gas. You know, it's liquid enough to be a water, pretty much. It rains, it snows, and it sits in puddles. But the atmosphere there is very thick. It's a pure methane atmosphere. Well, it's not pure, but it's close enough to pure. Meaning that if you took an oxygen supply, you could burn oxygen in the same way you would burn like a gas torch on this planet. Hey, Darkfire Sky, how are you doing? But they do talk that on Titan's surface, it's roughly the same. No, it's much deeper pressure. I can't remember exactly how many, but if we had wingsuits, we humans could probably use our arms for powered flight, which is crazy if you ask me. Okay, this thing is taking a lot longer to fall to the planet's floor than I thought it was going to. Darkfire Sky, currently we have got a rocket stuck on the side of an asteroid. We've got a pet rock out there. Can we see it? Can we see it? It's this line here. There they are. This guy, Flying Flower. He's gone and caught himself a pet rock. But I noticed this guy was passing through the atmosphere, so I was like, let's keep an eye on that. It's now taking a very long time to descend. Even moving at 88 meters per second, we have got 11 kilometers to go. Let's turn that to the land view so we can see exactly how far we're going. It's a little bit less than the 100 meters per second I'd prefer to be plummeting out the sky at. I just want this to blow up. I'm trying to get rid of it. I just want it to go. So, being able to recover would be nice. I don't know how I managed to get this here like this. I have no idea how this single started. I am indeed starting a rock zoo. One of the missions that we have here. Let's build a space casino. One of the things you need to do, asteroid, at least 4 asteroids. Ooh. Yeah, I know, right, Mark? So, like, how did this stack separator get on its own? Where's the fuel tank that it normally is stuck to? I don't know. Why are we travelling that way quite so fast? Look at it. I also have a very scratchy throat today for some reason. I'm not sure what that's all about. I did have a pretty horrendous cold last week, which I managed to pass on to Miss. You're welcome. So lag again, not my end. No drop frames, no internet troubles. If everybody else also says it's a problem, though, then maybe it is actually a problem. But it might just be your end. All I can assume is YouTube's being YouTube and deciding that some people are going to get perfect internet and some people are not, or perfect connection, I suppose. Okay, we're coming in fast. I say fast, 36 meters per second. Anyone want to do the conversion to miles per hour there? I don't know. But I know 10 meters per second is about 20 miles an hour. We figured that out today whilst we were talking. So we were talking about, cyclists being So a cyclist cycling the other way, to which a continental plate is moving. One of the smaller ones. Say the plate was drifting that way, and you had a cyclist cycling the other way. If they could somehow loop back and cycle on it for 71 years, they could bring that plate to a stop. Just a single person. That's crazy. Imagine if you got 700 cyclists all going in the other direction. That's what I want to see. Space Center. What would happen if we all at once decided just to walk in one direction? We're not going to stop the spin of the planet, but we could really mess with the tectonic system. Like, that would be a thing. I'm going to blow my nose again. Hold on 2 seconds. Slightly longer than 2 seconds. I apologise. I was trying to do it as quick as possible. All right, let's get back to the flying flower and see what we got going on there. Yeah, both my professor and myself were like, well, that's a very low number. Let's do this. Obviously, he set the problem. Yeah, that's the relay. We don't. Let me tell you a little story, Darkfire Sky. So we flew out a mission to go and attach itself to the asteroid, and I gave this guy. Let's have a look. We can't open it. Of course we can't. It's got a probe control in there. It's got the bunch of antennas and stuff like this. This was going to come back with some deep space science, fly its way past Kerbin, maybe even get a gravity assist from Kerbin and fly off to the deeper solar system and see just what's going on out there. What can a little robot do on its own? Well, without any solar panels, it ain't doing much. It really ain't doing much. That was a sad story. Sad story. Okay, so where's the other guy? This over here. Let's switch to you. This is the actual mission we are doing right now. This actual mission is, of course, collecting an asteroid. Are we going to be able to get this back to Kerbin? I sure do hope so. We've got this maneuver node set up. What I want to know is, can we spin the rock without poor consequences? Let's turn the SAS off here. I mean, how does one spin the rock? You got to get him to sit in a swivel chair first, right? That's got to be a thing. That's got to be a thing. I wonder if I'll ever stop making the rock jokes. Like, does the rock even do stuff anymore? How long is it until the kids are like, I don't know what you're talking about? Like, I've got a niece and nephew who are like 6, maybe even younger than that, right? Do they know who The Rock is? Like, they've probably not even seen Moana, right? Okay, let's get this over to this. Memes will keep him alive. It's true. Memes will keep him alive. Eventually, people will be joking about this guy that they just don't know. They'll just be like The Rock. Okay, something like that. Supposedly, we are looking through the center of mass right now. I kind of don't believe it. Target center of mass. Yeah, it's all lined up. Like that. So this bit here must just be like ice. Something very, very light, right? Something very, very light. Anyway, we've got 150 days to waste, and I am going to waste them by pressing this go faster button. We're going around the sun. Look, there's a comet. Can we see it? Where's the comet? I want to see the comet. That it? No, that's Moho. That's Eve. There's Jewel. There's Kerbin. We're headed to Kerbin. Maybe it's just an asteroid. Maybe it's just a high inclination asteroid out there. I mean, it's got a name. Chauncey 1. Good work, Chauncey. Good work. Slow down. Alright, we've done this before where we were trying to line up. Yeah, I had to crash the game live on stream. Me and another 3 had a good old chat whilst we were watching the loading screen because I asked it to move somewhere and it went past it. I was very disappointed. Very disappointed. Start the burn in 7 days. We got time to wait. Look how low down it is. Like that's almost an entire screen off. Like, we go there and it's like down here somewhere. Is that what we're saying? Down here somewhere behind my craft? Could be. Okay, auto warp has been cancelled. Wait, why is auto warp cancelled? What? Huh? 46 minutes. All right, we can get a little bit closer than that. I wonder what I did to auto. What? 11 minutes. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm gonna cancel that one, and we're just gonna work off this. 12 minutes to go. Let's bring ourselves in a little bit closer. Unfortunately, there is no visual cue for what we're going to be doing here. We're just gonna get as close as possible and hope that this works. We are probably gonna end up canceling the maneuver at some point so that we can watch this happen. I don't know. Maybe we'll do it all by asteroid to start. Not by asteroid, by instrument. That's the word. I was like, asteroid. What was going on? We'll do it all by instrument to begin with and see what happens there. We got a 10-minute burn time, or rather, we will be burning in about 10 minutes. There's a 2-minute burn time, 3-minute burn time. Wow. Okay, I'm about that. It's been a while since I've actually seen a good long burn time like this. This is going to take us a fair while. We're, of course, only using the Poodle engine. Whether we're going to be able to circularize when we get back, I do not know. But that's one of the things that we are aiming to do. I don't know whether we're going to keep this between Kerbin and the Moon, or the Moon and Minmus. Maybe we'll keep it all the way out at the top of the sphere of influence. I don't know. I do know that I want to avoid any influence from the Moon. Maybe we'll just keep it around Kerbin. Everybody pick your favourite height to keep your asteroids. I currently leaning on 500 kilometers above Kerbin's surface. Maybe we'll go for 1,000. The Moon's at 10,000, right? So somewhere between 0 and 10,000. Let me know, guys. Let me know. 4 meters to go. Of course, the deeper into the gravity well we are, the more delta V we need to use to slow ourselves down. Let's just go, shall we? In fact, let's press this button. Go! I just kind of don't. It's already messed me up once. I'm a little bit reticent to use it. Reticent? Can't say that word today. It turns out. 8,000. All right, I'm about that. So nearly up at the Moon, more up to the Moon than not. Okay, I like that. Maybe we could use the Moon to capture. That would be a thing. 40 seconds to go. Last time when we were just moving up on the asteroid, I was 666 Dark Fire Sky. Man, I like your style. I might even go for that just for the style points. 25, 24, 23. Oh, that countdown is real. Feeling a little bit of flutter of the adrenaline here. This, of course, is not a mission that I can put right if it goes wrong. So we are just going to do our thing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, we're not wildly spinning out of control. This is a good start. This is a good start. Make sure that we've got the full engine limit there, and I'm just going to keep an eye on this to see if we need to think about dropping the fuel tanks at any time soon. Quick save would probably be a good idea, but should have done it before the burn. But we're here now. Honestly, I do like to play Kerbin, sort of Iron Man, if you will. Kerbal, sorry. Because space is unforgiving. 6. Yeah, okay, I like that as well. So you know the method that Landstrider's been playing, the ultra hard, no reloads, no. I should actually be doing that. I've played this game enough now that I feel like this is within my skill reach. You know, I've been playing this game pretty solidly since it came out. however many years ago it was. It's quite a few years ago now. Too many for me to sit down and actually try and think about. No, that's bad. That's bad. Okay, we're not even halfway through our burn yet, but this is fine. I could do with a little bit more. So let's try and figure it out. Do we think this lump here is made out of iron, and then this side must be ices, right? This is all accreted since. You can see 3. There's 3 asteroids. 1, 2, 3 that came together. This one and this one must be silicate / rocky iron stuff. Oh, there's even more over there. Maybe this is just like super thin. And then this one must be made out of ice or something like that. Trying to figure out, because we are currently looking at the center of mass. The target there around my reticule lets me know where the center of mass for this asteroid is. When I point this direction, it looks a little bit more reasonable. What about down here? No, it still feels like there's just too much going on this lobe. You know, there's too much space, not enough mass. I don't know whether to drop this down already, but I feel like we're doing all right, guys. I feel like we're doing okay. Where does this come from? Delta V tools. I mean, that's good, but where does this appear? Where does it not? Oh, is it on the engine? Nope. What is this? And where does it come from? Detailed staging information. Got this. Aha! Delta V. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, this is good. Start mass, end mass. Okay, these are all things I don't actually need, but it's nice to know that they're there. Nice to know that they're there. Okay, we are drifting. Let's try and get ourselves pointed at the marker. Very, very, very important. Ooh, 20, 14, 13. That. Is that enough? Are we there? No, we're not there. Oh, add maneuver. Why isn't Kerbal selected? Wait, where are you at? Let's get this. Oh, that's really annoying. Kerbal, there you are. That's target. Why are we not? Not that, not this. Do I not have a maneuver node here? Thank you. That one. Is it literally just this? Is it literally just this? It's not literally just this. That's kind of annoying. Let's make it bigger. Movements too big. Okay, there's my ascending, descending. There. That's good for me. Let's try and point in that direction. Oh, it's tense. It's tense. Ice, bacteria, alien. There, yes, the rock might be made out of aliens. The rock. Actually, 3 aliens in a trench coat. One being the legs and the other 2 being the arms, right? All right, let's come down this way. I mean, it says 5 hours, but you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and trickle this bad boy in. Ooh, you know what? I'm just gonna go with that. I'm not even going to push our chances. Giddy Kevin. Oh, look at that. I'm going to push our chances. See at what point we got like the biggest. We're coming in over the top. I think I'm alright with that. Five, 4. Are we good with this? I think we're good with this. We can capture, right? We can capture. I guess we're just gonna go straight for it. Please don't disappear. Sometimes, randomly, for no reason, things can just disappear. Do I need to start slowing down before we even get there? Is that a thing that we're gonna have to consider? Like, where is our closest approach? Why has it disappeared? It still says it's there. That the Kerbin encounter? Okay, that's fine. I'm a little bit worried about why it's disappeared. I'm not entirely certain that we got the fuel to do this. We're going to try anyway. Maybe a quick save outside. Because obviously our Kerbals are more important than the rock. But that doesn't mean I'm going to completely sacrifice everything. Did I quick save already? Let's quick save. The game's like, no, don't do that now. Up here. Go, go, go. Another pass round the sun. What could go wrong? Do we want to? Wait. Do we want to try and get ourselves into the app? No. That's gonna be bad times. Add a maneuver. I want to see this. Thanks. Can we do that with minimal 64? I mean, we want to get close, right? Am I going to go for an aero brake? Vote now, guys. It is sketchy to do so. But we could probably do it. Oh, look, multiple burns. Ooh. Not quite what I'm going for, but still nice. Ooh, that's close. That's kind of where we want it as well. For 24, it might... Ooh, I definitely pressed the wrong button there. For 24 delts, it's possibly worth it. Oh, man. We're still very few Delta Vs to get this close. I'm like, let's bring it down to 40 kilometers. Oh, we could actually do it. Look at this. Oh. What does this do to our orbit afterwards? Oh, that saves us a lot of effort, though. I feel like space programs should steer away from sketchy maneuvers. Oh, you know what? I'm going to save it at this point, and we're going to do it. In fact, I'm going to make an actual save. Save game. Sketchy one. Sketchy one. It was the first time we've done anything this major. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I mean, with the power of the save, why not, right? With the power of the save, why not? I mean, there are plenty of reasons why not, but we're gonna do it anyway. Hey 13th Raven, welcome! We have captured an asteroid in deep space. Out in the middle of nowhere, we snuck up on it and we stuck our claw in it. It's a bit rude, I understand, but we did it anyway. We're currently making our way back to Kerbin, and I've just asked if we should do an aero brake with the asteroid. Everybody was like, no, that's a stupid idea. So I'm going to do it anyway. And I've made a quick save. I made a proper save. Twitchi the Sketchman. Oh, I like it. I like that a lot. I might even use that. Like 28 Delta Vs to get this close. I think we're going to try it. I almost tried to get a gravity assist from the moon, but it's not going to have the effect the same way an aero brake is. We are currently projected to follow this orbit through the Kerbin system. That was rubbish. Let's not do that one. Let's do this one. Let's try and get as close as we can. Oh, it is sketch. It is super sketch. Wait, 45 seconds is not the time to be doing this. 41. I'm watching. Do you guys see my mouse down here? Tells me when to start my burn. 20 seconds to start my burn. It's a 6-second burn. I'm probably going to start about 3 seconds early and not burn quite full throttle. More buildings destroyed, the better. Well, I'm not trying to bring this back. We want to capture into an orbit somewhere about. Ooh, let's go. 6,000 kilometers up. Ooh, look at that come snapping in. And I mean, how deep are we going? 70, 60, 50, 40, 20. Ooh! Quick save, because we got a real save. I'm going to do it. 27 kilometers. What could go wrong? I mean, we've got a giant asteroid to help us with the heat shielding. I've also only got 3 of my 6 solar panels out. Is that a problem? Are we running out? No, we're not running out of charge. Okay, it's not a problem. It's not a problem. I feel like this is going to be fun. Do you guys feel like this is going to be fun? Orbit. We're gonna want to watch the surface of Kerbin when we go through. I think this is going to be great fun. Okay. Warp here. What else is there to do apart from enter and exit the system? I mean, we're hoping to not exit. That's the big thing we're trying to do here, is not exit the system. I'd like to say I've also done this without unlocking the entire tech tree. That would probably have helped at some point, but I just made sure that I had just enough engines to get things done. Oh, look at this. This little green leg is going to slowly follow Kerbin's orbit around until eventually the two meet up. Let's. Oh. Juna? Hello, Juna. Where is Kerbin? It's like right here somewhere. Is it down? Is it up? Kerbin? Hello, Kerbin. I mean, are we in? We are in the sphere of influence. Surface prograde. We just want to watch the surface prograde because we're going to come in hot. If this explodes, I'm going to reload and bring it to about 40 kilometers. Yeah, that's the only plan right now. That's the only plan right now. Okay, so we should be looking at Kerbin. Hello? Do you guys see it? Is that it? No. Okay. Up there. Hello. No, down here. Well, I mean, Kerbin's around somewhere. Why we don't see it, I have no idea. Look, it should be along this line, and maybe, if we're looking along the line, slightly to the left. Okay, so we look along the line, slightly to the left. Slightly to the... Where are you, Kerbin? Where are you? Okay, let's drop down a bit. We are going to go fast. We are going to get super... Oh, there it is. Maybe we haven't got close enough for it to load properly. I don't know. Instead of destroying the KSC, you can turn into dust. Wow. I mean, you know me. I'm a man of many talents. Man of many talents. I'm physically squirming at this one. Physically squirming. Oh, look. It gives us a... Oh, we are coming down. I mean, we're going to watch that happen. Oh. We're going to watch it happen. We're going to reload. Oh, man. Yeah. I was wondering whether to burn ragely out and let it be safe like that. But you know what? We're just going to take another guess at some point. Okay, here we go. We are entering the atmosphere. This should hopefully be a relatively smooth experience. I didn't want to bring this guy home. 3 kilometers per second. Okay, that's actually a lot slower than I was expecting. I was expecting, either 4, maybe 5 kilometers per second. I'm actually more interested right now in how this reacts in the atmosphere. We're getting hot. We got a burning edge, my friends. We got a burning edge. Let's get rid of that and let's just watch this happen through the glories of this camera angle. We are totally watching this guy come back, but this is very cool. Very cool. Do you reckon we could build the space? Bring in the asteroid. I really wasn't intending to. And we've got a quick save for this very reason. Yeah, look, there we go. So we're now in Kerbin's orbit. If we have a look at the map, you can see that it's not snapped out yet. But according to trajectories, we are not coming home to. We are not going back to space today. We are coming home to stay. Let's once again have a look. Yeah, we're not even at our peri-apse yet. This Apple apse is dropping fast. We could spend some fuel. Oh wait, I wonder what happens if we spend some fuel. Should we do it? Nah, we're still not going even fast enough. Okay, alright. No, nay bother. This is a terrible camera view. Let's go with that one. That's camera view right there. Nice. Good, yeah, goodbye dinosaurs. I mean, to be fair, this is a small rock. It's barely bigger than my spaceship. I wonder what Kerbin does if you bring a huge asteroid back and bring it in at orbital velocity. Like, I could probably hit a planet from orbital speeds. That's something. Like, you guys watched me fine tune this. Oh, here we go. Oh, actually, we might be somewhat safe. Press F2 again and bring this back out. Look at this. Okay, so the steerage might not be perfect. Okay. Planet Destroyer when? I mean, I hope so. Man, I kind of... I want to just burn fuel to keep this guy going, you know? I mean, we're down at 30 kilometers. No, whatever. Should we call this one... Should we call this one Void? Oh, even though we could... it is practically already in orbit, right? We could put it at 666, easy enough. It was one of the targets. Let's do it. 666. Let's get it. Let's nail it. Let's do it. 5.2, 5.3. We can get it there. Because we got the fuel. Leave it like this. Hopefully now, just with our exit... I love these sort of... I almost call them like cloud mountains. There's barely any like rock going on. You just got these little fluffy peaks going on. I like it. I like it a lot. Can we get a better camera angle, please? Okay, so this is interesting. This is interesting. I think we're going to class this one as good, actually. I was worried, but then I noticed how much fuel we had. So, you know what? Oh, wow, the inclination. Do you reckon we can change that? I almost do. I almost think we can change that. 6.5, let's put that back up to... Can we get 666 all the way across? Oh, 667, 665. Oh. You know what, I'm going to leave it there. We're going to just ever so slightly turn this all the way down. Come on. There we go, all the sixes. Fluffy Kerbin conspiracy. Yeah, you know it, man. You know it. Okay, so we are doing so much better than I thought we were going to just a moment ago. Literally, just like moments ago, I was like, "We're done for. This is never going to happen." Something like so. I mean, we've lost a little bit there, so if I can just bring this back like that. I mean, I could finesse this all the way into an actual 666 scenario again. But I don't think I'll be able to pull off the maneuver node to the high precision, like this actual maneuver to the high precision. Why is this still telling us we've got... You know what, I'm going to get rid of that. I don't know why it was like, oh yeah, you can do that in a little bit. I'm like, I don't want to do it in a little bit. I want to do it in the future. Look at this. I don't understand. Oh, wait. I do now understand. There we go. All right, that's better. We turned our thrust back up. It was telling us that we'd have to start our burn a while ago to get into the orbit we wanted. You know what? That'll do. That will do. Once we get our inclination... Or do we want to do that hit? Excuse me. Can you add maneuver? Something like so. I really wish it would let me keep this marker up at the same time. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll do the fine tuning in a bit. We got a couple of maneuvers to perform, and we can actually do the maneuvers and not. Yeah. Okay. Cool. This is great. This is this is going so well. I was kind of expecting it not to. I was expecting death, doom, and destruction at any moment, but we're good. Would you believe our space program? I mean, it's on the way. It's on the way. ISRO standard, you know. But I mean, to be fair, I need to do more research into the Indian Space Agency. They're the guys getting out there and doing the real work at the moment. You know, they're putting themselves like through the space race, if you will. They're the guys that are really trying hard to catch up with everybody, right? And that means that there's always some top class innovation coming from that sort of situation. So I would like to see what they're up to. Something like that. Is that good? I think that might be great. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. I know they've got like their own space station on the go, and they're working on their manned launches, and yeah, all sorts of stuff. That should have been the other way around. They've got their own manned launches on the go, and they're working on their own space station. Yeah, like the Chinese one would also be fairly interesting to follow. Apart from they are so opaque about what they're doing. They don't want people to know. They're like, no, we do these things, and you are not to know. Until one of their stages crashes on your country, and then suddenly everybody knows. Okay, well, at my count, that's something like 8 or 9 random coughing outbursts. I am not about this. I am not about this. What I am about, though, is the 27 seconds to go until we need to make this burn. Where is Oh, look at it! Oh, love it. Let's do this. I was going to try and get rid of all the instrumentation, but can't do that when you're doing a burn. I mean, I suppose we could count to a minute, but no. Okay, we don't need this. This is tracking to that, right? Do they look like to be the same? I don't know. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's going to take a while. Okay, so thankfully we've got a stage set up here. We're going to end up with a bunch more debris around Kerbal. But you know what? I'm kind of fine with that. Given what's going on here, I am absolutely fine with that. At some point, we're going to have to make a small crew that goes out, especially now that we've got the claw part, and just goes and collects a whole bunch of stuff, deorbits it, either by getting an engineer to slap some solid boosters and some parachutes on it. You know, because how good would that be? You set up some stabilization, you throw a parachute on, you hit the go button, and it takes itself home. Watch this line here. Okay, 1. Watching those numbers. Get to a 0. Get to a 0. Go. Oh no. Wait. Stop. Well, I suppose all we're going to do is do the parachutes. Go again. Oh look, I did manage to rip my solar panels off. Of course I did. We went through the atmosphere. Why did no one remind me of that? I'll tell you why, because it's my job to remember that stuff. Okay, well, there we go. Let's get that burn going again. All right, this is all right. This is all right. It's not quite the perfect burn we were aiming for, but it's pretty good. It's still... I mean, look at this. It is very good. Very, very, very good. 30 meters per second to go. 15, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. Ooh, less than 1. I like that. And we do not have the fuel to get where we want to go. You know what? I don't care. I'm just going to leave this here. Yeah, I'm just going to leave this here. We're gonna cancel that. It's quite the inclination, but I think it's time we brought our guys home. Do you think we should like disconnect? Release. Okay. Good luck, Rock. Good luck, Rock. I really hope this does not like disappear or anything silly like that. We're going to disarm. Bloop, 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 bloop. Yeah. All right. Oh, you know what? There we go. We should have turned the lights on. That would have been great. So from this orbit, we are going to turn around retrograde. We're just going to bring these guys home. The next thing I want to do is to send an engineer up to this rock, attach a docking port to it, and then start thinking about how we're going to attach a second asteroid to it. I'm not sure when we're going to find that second asteroid, but we are definitely going to find it. All right, let's bring ourselves back and home. 665. Ah, man, we're going to have to work harder at that. Going to have to work harder. Oh, but man, can we actually end up back at the desert airfield? Is that something we can do? I don't know. That feels a little bit sketchy. Am I okay with sketchy? I think I might be okay with sketchy. The atmospheric burning is going to be real. Look at this. Look how short that re-entry time is there. It's a lot of fuel. I should have quick saved. Oh, look how close. I don't know if I want to be doing this. Okay, let's stop. That was going to be so good, but actually, no. Definitely not that way. Like that. Okay, this just feels horrific. We are definitely going to burn up on re-entry, but we're going to do it. Moon 2. You know what? Yeah, you've nailed it there, mate. We have got Moon 2. I don't feel great about this. Terrible time to quick save, but we're going to do it anyway. Where's the planet? There's the planet. All right, we're going to try and bring them home to a base. I do not feel great about this. The reason that I don't feel great about this is you like to use the atmosphere to slow yourself down. I mean, I do quite a lot. Oh, that's where we're headed right there. And we're already picking up something close to orbital speed. Do I just start burning now? Something like this. Okay, I think this might be alright, actually. I think this might be alright. We're definitely going to have to be burning hard as we come in. There it is. There's the airstrip. Oh, we are... No, we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. We're not coming in too hard. We're not coming in too hot. I do, however, want to pop those parachutes for all they're worth. I hope at least one of them is a drogue chute. Oh, I really hope at least one of them is a drogue chute. There we go. That's our atmospheric re-entry. I'm just going to poke sideways and hope that the drag is enough. No, we are definitely coming in too hot. It's fine. As long as we got enough power to see us through the re-entry, we are fine. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Just going to reorientate quickly so I can control a little bit easier. You know what? We're fine. We're fine. We are actually under aerodynamic flight. Yes! Oh, I am giving myself a round of applause because I feel like I deserve it. There was a fair bit of knowledge coming into play there, slowing myself down before we came into the atmosphere, a nice little scoop through the aerodynamic surfaces of the body. Didn't put any drag chutes on though. That's a bit of a shame. Definitely should remember to do that from now on. Look how close we are to the camp. Oh, I love it. I love it. Always try and end for one of those. Oh man, I am impressed with myself. I am actually impressed with myself. Oh, mate. Little bit lost for words with how well this mission has gone, actually, guys. A little bit lost for words. I am far too used to things going horrifically wrong and having to explain why it's all... Oh, because it's not part of the symmetry. Okay, so this was the one that we took off, attached to the asteroid and put back. And now it doesn't matter what spread angle I use... Oh, no, that's not what this. It doesn't change at all. Not like these ones here. If I change the spread angle, it goes up and goes down. Changes how much it spreads, right? Okay, that's interesting. Something to remember for the future. It is actually causing us to twist funny. So okay, let's try and not do that. Let's bring all the spread angles right down and see if that helps. Does this change the amount of aerodynamic drag that is available for the... Look, it kind of is. It kind of is. So with all them lined up on top of each other, 6 meters per second is out. Okay, that's something to remember for the future. Oh, okay. Okay, I wonder if that's something I can change, like with an action group, you know? Is that something that I can be like, we're coming down too slow, press the 4 button and it brings them all in together. Oh, we're getting close to the surface, press the 6 button and it all spreads out. That would be a thing. That would be a thing. It's a shame we're quite as far away as we are. That could be a lot better. That could be a lot better. Oh man, this has gone so well. I am over the moon. Well, I'm not. I'm over the desert. I suppose we could get over the moon. Oh man, there needs to be a Kerbal meme. Like, I'm over the moon. Anyway, that's an emote I need for my chat. I don't know if that's even a thing I can do here. Okay, that's spread angle max already. Quick, it's time to spread them. Max spread. Boop. I'll take it. I'll take it. Can we take it to the... No, it's just going to roll around in a circle, isn't it? Well, I mean, that is an outstanding mission. Outstanding. We will definitely be trying to replicate this again. Could you please stop rolling now? Well, we've started it rolling. It's going. It's off there. It's got its own little mission to undertake. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, Commander. I've got my own orders to take precedent over this. So like, okay, fine. If that's what you want to do, I'll even turn your SAS off. Let's get going. Let's go fast. Okay, we're there. We're settled. We're settled. Recover that vessel. Boom. Alright, so we've got at least one thing that we need to go change on this mission profile. We need to put some solar panels on that middle stage. A little bit sad that that's now a problem. Because people need him. It's a blank screen. Oh, it doesn't like it. It's like, oh, I've been working hard. Oh, we got like 100 science off of that. Man, EVA report we're high in space over the sun. I mean, if you're over the sun, you want to be high in space. Asteroid sample, of course the asteroid sample. A full 60 science off of that. I am about it. And another vessel recovery from orbit around the sun. This guy spent a long time around the sun as well. That's great. I'm about it. Bam. All right, nice. That actually gives us access to some more... Ooh, look at this. These guys leveled up. This guy, well, the engineer, which one? This guy, Jedza, he was level 1 when he wasn't even level 1. He was a 0-star engineer. Man, we did a mission. Wow. Wow, let's see what we got here. Research 3, Endurance, awarded for more than 500 Kerbin days spent on a single mission. Good work. G-Force was high. We know the G-Force was high. The Mach 4 ribbon... Is that for all of it? I thought this was a different one then. Okay, that's fine. First sun docking ribbon. We docked with the sun, guys. You heard it here first. Oh, look, our scientist got an EVA ribbon. Okay, what about Jadza? Research landed on Kerbin, G-Force, Mach 4, Endurance, Sun EVA, Sun Orbit EVA, first Sun docking, first orbit of Kerbin. This literally his first go out. Look at that. Heavy vehicle launch ribbon. That's nice. And 20% solid fuel boost. Why doesn't this guy get the solid? Okay, well that was good. That was great. I'm going to go into the vehicle assembly building. We're going to change that craft. It just needs some solar panels. Just a little like three. The 3 good enough, do you reckon? I think 3 might be good enough. Open. I don't even know what we called it. We didn't call it the Flying Flower when it went out. We called it something silly like Asteroid Collectors. Oh, no, we did say it. Okay, load. I thought we called it something boring. All right, so in here, where are we going to say on the fuel tank down here? We go into the electrical. Was that literally the only thing that failed here? Or was that we didn't give power for this? I think it was literally the only thing that failed. Okay, that's great. That's good. If anybody else thinks of anything in the meantime, do let me know. For the last 10 minutes, I'm going to go find some stuff that's got a really low periaps and deorbit that stuff. We got so much junk. Actually, I wanted to look at the research and development first. I might actually go do that quick. Back. Whoop. We need to find out what science we now have available to us. Is it nighttime? Is it daytime? Who knows? Okay, so we could get. Oh, look at this. We could get the nuke rocket. Though honestly, I mean, it is incredibly powerful. Don't get me wrong. Well, not powerful. It's incredibly efficient. Don't get me wrong. But we've got things like the Poodle. We've got things like the Cheetah. We've got some incredibly efficient engines anyway. What is the efficiency here? 800. Oof. You know what? Most we've got is 400, so that's double the efficiency. But we could also get some huge tanks. I do like a huge tank. Huge girder segment. Not really make or break, though. We've got a bunch of structural panels, flags, actually very important. Nose cones and stuff. Heavy landing. We've got some big old landing gears. Field science, we got some small and the command seat. You know how many times I've been like, oh, I want the command seat. Maybe we'll do that. We've got the scanning tech. There's a whole variety of scanning tech here. Maybe we want that. Unmanned tech. Oh, yeah. Okay, maybe. This is the Chaos Kerbal operating system stuff. I've just not had time to sit down and do any coding. It's so sad. So sad. This is one of the pro parts I'm after, though, to be honest. Got some better relays and a whole bunch of other sciences. That's nice. Or high-powered electronics. Or we come back and grab these guys. I think I might come back and grab these guys. It's just a little bit too easy to ignore them completely. As we do eventually want these last ones here. This one and this one. The others I'm kind of like, yeah, maybe. You know, we got the divertless supersonic intake and stuff like that. That's really good. That paired up with the engine pre-cooler and that. Oh man, the whiplash is all the way down here. No wonder. It's a great engine, by the way. It's a great engine. Okay, so I'm not sure where we're going with that. I'm not sure where we're going with that at all. It's definitely something that I want to invest in at some point. We got 300 science points. Of course I want to invest at some point, but which ones we're going to get, I don't know. Oh man, look at these. Just look, what's this one? Are you even periaps? No. You're never coming back. Most of these are not coming back like this. All right, let's have a look at you. Got a 31. What's coming in fast? That's a question. What is coming in fast? You're going out fast. That's a shame. I guess maybe we will be looking for one of these. Oh man. Wait, where's that guy going? Look at his orbit. That's going to be one we need to actually work on. Oh, I went past Kerbin. Gilly Kerbin. There we go. This guy looks ready to be crashed, and this guy also looks ready to be crashed. Let's start with this guy. Let's fly it in there. If we see anybody else entering the atmosphere whilst we're doing this, then we will jump over to them, let that deorbit, do the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and hopefully we'll just like work our way through all the junk. At least all the deorbital junk. Let's pour myself a quick cup of tea. All right, beautiful. Love it. I was expecting to get through this a lot quicker than I did. All right, cool. So this is spinning. Yay. Oh, man. I mean, just look at everything going on here. Can I double click on Kerbal? Thanks very much. Man, I don't know how we could even figure out which ones. Like this guy, does he have a periaps? Like if we set this as target, what's his periaps? 62. I mean, like technically yes, we could deorbit that one, but no. There's a whole bunch that's like low, but not low enough. It's hard to see what you're even focusing at sometimes. This guy. Set this as target. Let's have a look. What have you got here? No, you're not. Set as target. No, you're not. You know what? We might even have the one that we need. The Penrose debris. Yeah, let's just watch this deorbit. Oh, this one doesn't actually deorbit. Oh no. What about you? Do you actually deorbit? Going around looking for things. The problem is most of these don't have the periaps that we need. That's a shame. That is a big. What is this? Guess we're just gonna let it happen, man. I really wish we could tell. Okay, this should either just instantly explode or slow down so fast that it's not a problem. The fact that it's picking up speed makes me think it might instantly explode. That would be a good way of watching it go. If this could get all the way up and just... I would be a very happy person at that point. Like, a very happy person indeed. Though it is starting to slow down. That's a shame. That is a shame. We need to get deeper into that atmosphere. What is the periaps doing here? It is slowly getting deeper. Not as much as I was hoping for, though. Not as much as I was hoping for. Dropping speed considerably, though. Look at that. So we're definitely going to have to get into orbit. Like this is a little collection of stuff that we could probably, if we set this as target, if we catch it at its Apple apps, we could probably deorbit it using, I don't know, the claw or something like that. I'm not sure whether I want to send the engineer to deorbit stuff or whether I want to send a robot out to deorbit stuff. Maybe a combination of the two, right? Send the engineer with a bunch of robots. That might be something that we start work on next time, actually, because the number of debris. Let's have a look. What number are we at? 78. It's quite a lot. It's quite a lot. I would very much like it if we had much less. Much less. Okay, we're on our way back up. That means this guy is not deorbiting today. That's big shames, actually. Big shames. What about this guy? No, he's on the way out. The problem is, it's very hard to figure out where the circles are going when you're looking at them, you know? Very hard to find out. Oh, hello, Mr. Skull One Shroud. Mate, how you doing? It has been some time. We have just got ourselves a pet rock. We have just put it around. Oh, I can't do it while we're in the atmosphere right now. We have managed to put it into atmosphere, into a thing. Your debris count is 3, Mark. Dude, I'm telling you, this is the main point of the game, right? Is realizing how bad the Kessler syndrome can get. I might even spend 5 minutes just figuring out how to... Oh, is that second orbit? It's coming back. Second orbit is definitely coming back. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Might go all the way around. Might go all the way around. At some point, we need to go and capture ourselves 2 more asteroids. Oh, man, look at all of these. You see what I'm saying? We need to get out there. Like, what's this guy doing? Wait. Man, what? How has this all got out so far into the system? Whoa, look at it all. What's this one? Okay, so these ones I understand. These are part of like interplanetary vessels. Yeah, crazy. So how are you doing, Shroud? It's been some time. It has been some time. We're working on the Space Casino contract for the Kerbal contract configuration. This one here. The most important part is you need 4 asteroids on board. 4 asteroids on board. That's quite a lot. It's quite a lot. I think next week, so normally I'd be stopping around about now. Next week I'm going to be running an hour later. It takes me a long time. Oh, it doesn't take. It takes me a long time to do my lab reports for university. So I think I'm going to start at 7, finish at 9. You've been remodeling your house, dude. That is a mission. That is an actual mission. I have utmost respect for that choice. What's this, guys? 58. Shall we go make a recovery craft? Let's go see what we can do here. Let's go see what we can do. Let's go to the space center. You got any big plans with the remodel? Underfloor heating, Wi-Fi in every wall. Solar powered fridge. I don't know. Whatever goes on. Why don't we have giant mirrors and focusing lenses for cooking apparatus? You know, we all have these ovens in our houses, and we get like we've got ovens, we've got insulation. These don't seem like they should be working together. We should have holes in the insulation that works into the back. Wi-Fi wouldn't work so well. I mean, that's the whole point of putting it in the walls. You then like attach it to a proper network, right? Actually, we will work on that design next time. We will definitely work on that design next time. I'm going to go around and just try and find... I mean, I wish there was a way of ordering your spacecraft by periaps height. You know, is that a thing that we can even do here? Is that actually a thing? So what are your... Okay, let's start with the oldest bit of junk. Let's have a look. Let's fly over it. It says landing at... Wait. We got some Kerbal junk landed. We'll have to recover this and see what's going on here. So at my current place, I do have an option for internet, the university internet, but it keeps dropping in and out. It's pretty rubbish. Turns out that my options are much better for using a mobile phone. Just replacing appliances, replacing all the carpet with hardwood, swapping out your AC and heaters with new, more efficient ones. Dude, especially those last bits, I reckon they will save you money in the long term, right? It's actually quite amazing how far that sort of technology has come along. You know, we're no longer just burning stuff, right? We're no longer just burning stuff. Looking to grab Starlink for internet, dude. Yeah, that is a choice. It's about double what I'm paying on my cell phone, if you will. Which, you know, that's it's not too bad for a go anywhere, do anything. If I walk out to the middle of the Welsh Valleys, I live in Wales at the moment, by the way. If I walk out to the middle of the Welsh Valleys, I'm probably going to be having a big trouble getting internet. Okay, that guy's not coming home. What about you? Are you coming home? I'm just going to go around and we're going to have a look at the periaps of all of these. Nope, you're not coming home. This one. Well, looks like it might. Nope. This one on suborbital. Wait, we got on escape. We got some stuff here that could actually be deorbited. That's great. Other than replace all your lights with LEDs. Choice. Oh, excuse me. That was a bit louder than I was expecting. Also, isn't it crazy that we've just found these crystals that we just power stuff? Back when I were a lad and we were growing up, we used to think these people that were all about crystals were crazies, right? You know, and now it turns out that actually crystals are the secret to the universe. They do all sorts of weird stuff, and we're not entirely sure why. I'll tell you what, by next week, I will come back to you guys with how LEDs work. I know there's just a crystal in the inside that we put some power through, and then we get some light out. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, totally. Shroud was like, LEDs are not new. It was developed in the 70s. We've had LEDs the entire time I've been alive. But things like, do you guys have the clicky lighters? Those ones. There's a little crystal, much like the LED crystals inside there, a little piezoelectric one. And when you apply the mechanical action, it gives out a spark of electricity. Like, that's crazy. That is actual, like, nuts. If you ask me, anyway. And I'll be honest, you didn't have to ask me. I was going to tell you. Wow. But yeah, next week I will be back and I will tell you how LEDs work. I'm fairly sure it's something to do with electrons jumping energy state, which, you know, that's a phrase in itself that probably needs more explanation, right? But we'll see. We'll see. We're picking up speed. This is not how we deorbit. We don't deorbit by going faster. What is this? I mean, we're only coming down at 59. This is dropping down pretty fast as well, though. So that's good. That's good. It'd be nice if I could swing myself to the side, but of course, this is just a dumb piece of trash. Doesn't have any robot control. Doesn't have any power. It does have fins on the back, though, so that is interesting. I'm gonna just accelerate through this and see if we can't get this dropping down pretty quickly. If this is the future of our suborbital missions, this might be a little bit slow. I don't know how long it's going to take to deorbit like this, but it's going to be sure. I find it sure it doesn't cost that much. Yeah. To be fair, it didn't. It didn't. We might go and search through some other bits of trash and see what that. Like, what is this guy? Oh, it is a bad angle more than anything. Sets target. What's the periaps? Yeah, actually, you know what? Let's just... we can't switch to it until it's on the other side of the orbit, but until we're out of the atmosphere, sorry. Let's get rid of that. Tourist Trap 1 debris. We'll go back and we'll have a look. It's our target. Once we get up to 70, I'm just going to swap on over. Tax money. Well, it's true. It's true. I mean, at some point, this is actually going to be an amazing light show. I've said it before, and I will say it again. When are we going to be deorbiting space junk in such a way that we can take entertainment value from it? Was it you? Oh, man, which one have I got targeted here? Was it you? No. Was it you? No. Wait, can we go through and see a target like this? I'm not holding my breath. Elu, couples therapy 1 debris. The sun. Ah, that's a shame. That is a shame. Actually, we probably want to go to Kerbal. There we go. Beautiful. So one of these on the blue line. There we go. Tourist trap. Switch 2. This guy's gone. Needs bigger space junk. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I do enjoy some large space junk. Yeah, as I say, next time I think we're just going to spend most of our time going around with a crew of engineers deorbiting stuff. I think that would be one of the better ways of spending our time. As we have got quite a large number. We're down to 76 now. We've already deorbited 2. How great is that? Tourist shuttle, tourist trap. I wonder whether they're on similar orbits or not. Look at this guy. He also is going to deorbit at some point. This is a single pass. Okay, that's great. I'm about it. We are atmosphere bound. 69. Nice. Move forwards again. Yeah. So if I turn that off, it's not too bad. But the moment we turn that, whoa. So yeah, we'll be spending all of next week probably designing crafts and little missions. I really want to send an engineer up with a probe, a parachute, and a solid rocket motor to go up and attach to these guys. Maybe we'll need a solar panel as well. And then it's like a 4-part return kit. Your engineer kind of flies up with his craft, slaps on these parts to the booster stage or whatever, and then just presses go. And the whole craft should deorbit itself. That's the plan anyway. That's the plan. We'll have a load of stuff like this that can just deorbit itself anyway. That'll be fun. Let's do this at faster speed, shall we? Faster speed. Oh, Mark, I missed Mark leaving. That's unfortunate. Next week you've called the plumber. Oh, that's the start of many a storyline. It's the unsung hero of the modern world, right? It's plumbing. All the way back. Oh, literal thousands of years, right? All the pipes in the house to be all of them, dude, that is an undertaking. Is this gonna slow down enough? Ah, it's not. We're gonna crash it into the Kerblantic. I mean, that's nice. Oh, there's the moon to watch again. Wow, mate. I presume this also means things like boilers and I don't suppose all you've got is the boiler, right? Septic tank, water trough. Things like that. Okay, I think this is going to have to be the last for today. I've been working hard all day. It's got a bit long. Next week we will definitely be running an hour later, starting an hour later, finishing an hour later. People tend to turn up, pretty late here. Shame that Mark's going to miss out on that one. I don't know. If I had the staying power, I'd totally do a 3-hour set. But after a day of thinking hard and doing experiments and stuff, it gets a bit much. Okay, we have passed over the Kerbal Space Center. We're about 20 kilometers up in the air. I could do with being a little bit lower. We are slowing down nice and fast. Hopefully going to be... I mean, look at this repeating that pattern of the water. It's a bit of a shame, isn't it? Like, you could have a mega texture to do the whole water, surely. Talking to the shore, there it is. Funds. Lawn darts with space. I mean, that is pretty much it. I suppose that could be a game you could play, right? So you set up, probably using the mission editor from Making History, but you can just set it up anyway. You put like a big ring around the Kerbal Space Center. You put 6 or 7 things in orbit with a solid booster on it. I think solid boosters are the way to go, right? And you just be like, all right, hit the target, solid booster, off you go. Would you want to be able to fly your lawn darts? No, you don't want to be able to fly your lawn darts. They just go. Yeah, maybe this is something I can set up. One of the things I love most about the Kerbal Space Program is the fact that it does have the ability to set some of these crazy things up. You might remember Kerbal Wars that I did a little while ago, where we were fighting robots against each other thanks to the power of the DMP. Should probably get around to doing that again at some point during maybe the Christmas break would be the ideal time to do that, actually. Maybe the Christmas break. I should get a little bit of promo stuff going and do it again. It's quite possibly one of the highlights of the stuff that I did. Like, don't get me wrong, I like all the war stuff that I did. Like, it was good fun interacting with the other YouTubers, always amazing. But just getting random peoples in to build random little robots and just watch them drive at each other with LMP. It was amazing. But I think with that, I am going to have to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys next time, where we are going to go around and tidy up the space trash. We got too much space trash. We need to make it not so cluttered up there. But I will see you then when we're going to do that. Bye.